Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly astrological overview, and this one is for the month of June. As the month begins pretty early on, we're going to have a new moon. It's on June the 3rd. It's in the sign of Gemini. This is fantastic because it's a great time to initiate new ideas, new connections. Gemini is an air sign. It's all about the intellect, but it's really also all about communication and networking. So if you've been trying to make that important business connection, personal connection, reaching out to somebody who could help you advance your goals, all of this is going to be supported at this Gemini new moon. And I'm really recommending that people use this new moon as kind of a final push forward for the next few months. We're going to have between the new moon and the 20th before we enter the shadow of the next Mercury retrograde cycle. So looking ahead to July, we're going to be dealing with not just Mercury retrograde, but two eclipses that always kind of set us back a little as far as reevaluating our lives. So it's really good to build a solid foundation before the eclipses and Mercury retrograde hits. So take advantage of these first few months. The sun is going to be in Gemini all the way through the 20th. Get out and about, mix and mingle for sure. Now on the 21st, the sun will enter the sign of Cancer. This marks our summer solstice. So it's kind of a new quarter in the astrological new year. We started out, of course, at the spring equinox, and that brought in the energies of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Now we'll have the summer solstice on the 21st, and this brings in the energies of Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. It's kind of a different feel, and when it goes into Cancer, the sun's energy really encourages us to get in touch with family and loved ones. Slowing down and taking time away from work is really a great thing to do around this time. So if you're planning a vacation, June is a great month for it, especially the second half of the month. We're going to have a full moon in Sagittarius on the 17th. And Sagittarius also kind of has travel-related themes. So again, if you haven't nailed down your vacation plans, mid-month is great. But Sagittarius also rules our ideals. It rules education. So this new moon could be quite illuminating. If you've been in school or just studying a subject on your own, it can bring about those aha moments. A lot of clarity often comes at the full moon. And with that can come some passionate feelings sometimes. And the thing to watch out for with Sagittarius energy being expressed through the full moon especially is righteousness. You may feel so fired up about a new idea or a philosophy that you realize is of the top importance to you. But refrain from pushing that on others, or you may encounter other people who you feel are just being really dogmatic around that time. And it's always good to know that it's the full moon in Sagittarius. You can keep all of that in perspective. It's a great full moon, really, just for having fun. That's the positive expression. Sagittarius loves a new adventure. So I would advise getting out to play around that time. It's kind of a flirty energy, too. Now, there's going to be some spacey astrology going on this month towards the end. And what I mean by that is the planet Neptune. Neptune has to do with our subconscious, our intuition. It can often be dealing with what we've been in denial about. Kind of the shadow expression of Neptune is escapism, especially during these current years when it's been expressing in the sign of Pisces, which also echoes these Neptunian themes. So when the planet Neptune stations retrograde, this is going to happen on the 21st, the same day as the solstice, it can actually create kind of a brain fog for everybody. I would really advise against forcing decisions around this time. Take a step back. your brain is probably going to be preoccupied with processing emotion. Some of it you may be aware of, some of it you may not even be aware that you needed to deal with. It's a time for things to come to the surface and over the coming months, because Neptune will stay retrograde for about 5 months. You're going to have greater access to your subconscious. That's the upside of this. You can come out of denial about things that you just haven't wanted to deal with or haven't been able to. And it's a great time to get really strong intuitive hits. You may need some extra sleep around the time that Neptune stations retrograde, and I would advise that as much as possible, and grabbing even 10 minutes or whatever you can during the day for some meditation. It's going to really strengthen you and prepare you for kind of an intense July, like I mentioned, with the eclipses and all. And we've got a square between Jupiter and Neptune that is accenting our spirituality, and it's also heightening our ability to listen to our inner wisdom and to be guided from our spiritual wisdom. So don't discount these thoughts and feelings, even if you don't know what to do with them yet. Realize that this is a month where things are going to come up for you, and you're going to have all of July as you're working through the past to find a context for some of these things that may surface. So bottom line is, take it easy during the last week of June. You've got all systems go the beginning of the month, and I would wait until after the 3rd to really push the go button on new projects. Then we hit the shadow of Mercury retrograde on the 20th and the solstice on the 21st. Neptune's retrograde the 21st, so you can see all of the slowing energies after the 21st. That's when you want to regroup, check in with yourself, and get grounded and ready to reevaluate some things in July. Because after July, you're going to be able to kind of come to a turning point and launch some new things towards the middle of August. So you have that to look forward to down the road. Now, I will keep you posted on all of this, of course, and more about July eclipses next month. And if you'd like more astrological information, check out janspiller.com. I write all sorts of detailed articles about the upcoming astrology and the themes being presented, so you can work with them in the most productive way. Enjoy your month of June, and I will see you back here in July with your monthly overview.